94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for throwbacks. It's Shelley Wade welcoming New York City's own Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Grammy Award winner, the first rapper to be honored by the Kennedy Center Honors, Queen's own LL Cool J.
I'm in the building. Thank you for that intro. Yeah, feels
You know
good.
what? I felt like when you visited my show last year, I
Right.
felt like your visit, your cosign of 94.7 The Block, it just really made all the difference for
Thank
me.
you.
Because
you.
you are hip hop, and so the fact that you came by, I'm like, that's LL cosigning us. I loved it.
I love what you guys are doing. I love, it's all about, timeless hip hop culture and lifting it up. And that's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? The fact that these artists don't have an expiration date and that hip hop culture isn't disposable. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? And I think the goal now has to just be to, execute at a high level and have fun doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, listen, you look like you're having fun. You seem, I think I'm going to call you omnipresent because everywhere I look, that's where you are.
Yo,
I mean, I just saw you hanging out.
Everywhere but the bed.
Everywhere but the bed.
I'm omnipresent, all right?
I just saw you hanging out with Tom Cruise in Miami.
Yeah.
And then I saw you just yesterday in Hollywood, helping Ludacris get his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Why was it important for you to be there with him?
Luda is an extremely talented artist. Great writer, great songwriter, great performer, and just a good dude. And I've been, following him since he started, and I just wanted to be there for him. He asked if I would do it, and I was honored that he asked. You know what I'm saying? To just see a younger brother go to that next level and reach those heights. So it's look, we got to be there for each other. You know what I'm saying? And we got to support one another. To me, that's how I look at it. So it's like, let's do it. And Luda is. He's a great artist, man. He's a special dude, so it's all good.
And you already got your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What year did you get yours? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
And do you remember the feeling,
It was an amazing feeling. It was the best feeling in the world. And definitely felt like I had really done something right. You know what I'm saying? I remember, people can search online. There's a picture of me and my friends, me and E-Love and Cut Creator. I'm standing on a blank star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame many years ago. I must have been about 16, 17 years old in the picture.
Man.
And to see that come to fruition was an amazing feeling. You know what I'm saying? The accolades are always wonderful.
Yeah.
But creating the art, I just say creating the art is the real high, though. The real high is in, performing, doing the festival, doing the tour, putting out the book, doing a new album. Those are the things that really move your spirit, you know what I'm saying? And then to be rewarded with those accolades is a good feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, listen, we were talking about, you co-signing us by coming on the block last year when we were really new, when we were a baby station. But I also want to acknowledge one other thing. Mr. C and I were talking about this yesterday, how Mr. C and DJ Scratch are on Rock the Bells Radio.
Yeah, 100%.
And you actually had to give us your blessings to have them on 94.7 The Block. So had you not wanted them to be on the block, had you not given them permission and given your blessing for them to be on the block, we may not be as successful because they're a huge part of what we do here.
Well,
so we want to thank you for that.
You're very welcome. I look at it like this. Those guys are hometown New York dudes. You know what I'm saying? I would never want to stand in the way of somebody being able to represent for their hometown and being able to represent for a station in our hometown.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, regardless, yes, I have Rock the Bells Radio. Yes, I do. I have Rock the Bells Festival. I have all of these things people know about. But I still want to be supportive of hometown stations and what you guys are trying to do because it's dope. You know what I'm saying? And it's hip hop. So it was a no-brainer for me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody may not feel that way. Other people may have done it differently. But I think, I play the infinite game, not the finite game. So for me, it's like, long term, I think, hundreds of years from now, it's better that they were here than me not letting them be here.
Ellen, I'm going to steal that. I play the infinite game, not the finite game.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal that.
Yeah.
You let me use it. You let me use
I
it.
mean, absolutely.
So you were talking about, the Rock the Bells Festival. I was like, when I heard that, they were going to end NCIS Los Angeles after 14 years. That's bananas.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I thought maybe LL can get some rest now. No, like you said, you have so much going on. Before we get into all of that, I want to talk about all this other stuff you have going on. Of course, you talked about it earlier, so let's get back into a Rock the Bells Fest, August 5th.
Yeah, August 5th, the Rock the Bells Festival, and we'll have everybody from Queen Latifah to Ludacris to Redman and Method Man to, just so many different people. I mean, the list goes on and on. You have the Boot Camp Clique doing a whole special thing, plus a new song, whole reunion with the whole Boot Camp Clique. Smith & Wesson, Duck Down, everybody. You'll have, Slick Rick doing his 30th anniversary, Great Adventures of Slick Rick. I mean, there's just going to be so many different artists. You'll have Rakim on there. You'll have Big Daddy Kane. You'll have it's going to be, and there'll be more people being announced soon. So definitely get your tickets August 5th, Forest Hill Stadium. We're going to do it real, real big. The festival is going to be a lot of fun.
I watched the video that you and Salt and Pepper and Slick Rick put together.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time with that. Yeah, it was good.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved all the gold chains that Slick Rick had on at the end with everybody's name on it. It's like, you're going to bless them with that
no question.
at the festival. I
no
love
question.
that. And I loved your character where you were like, listen, you don't pay me enough to be protecting you from the... You guys go to LL's his Instagram and watch it if you haven't seen it.
Or go to Rock the Bells and check it out.
Rockthebells.com, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about your headlining tour, your first arena tour in 30 years.
Yeah.
Are you ready? You got to tell me, LL, how are you preparing for this? Like, because I saw you working out, You
You don't want to be out of breath.
What are you eating? How are you working out? I mean, I know, listen, you stay in shape so you don't have to get in shape, but you do have to kind of like condition yourself for this tour.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
So
Last thing you want to do is get out of breath because your elbow bend. You're going to put an ice cream pop in your mouth and you're out of breath as soon as your elbow bend.
You know what? Listen, we love Bobby Brown, but we don't want those LL Cool J videos circulating where you like out of breath and like, listen.
Listen. I'm throwing a disclaimer out there. All right, yo, Bob. Nah. Shout out to my man B Brown, the world's greatest entertainer. Listen, we're gonna have a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been on that treadmill, and getting ready, and it's gonna be high energy. I'm bringing the Roots with me, DJ Jazzy Jeff. I'm bringing Z Trip, and a host of other artists that it'll be specially curated for every city.
Yeah, and you're gonna be here. You're gonna be at Barclays and Prudential.
Yeah, I'll be at Barclays on June 27th. I'll be at Prudential on June 28th, and we're gonna have a specially curated show. I'm in talks with some really very high-profile friends to be a part of this. So I would encourage everybody to get those LL Cool J tickets at the Barclays and get those LL Cool J tickets at Prudential for sure.
Now,
don't miss this.
Listen, I know you're trying to keep some stuff close to the vest, but can you give us an exclusive so that?
The one thing I can say for sure is that all of the things I'm doing now are not about LL Cool J. They're about the fan. It's about the fans.
Yeah.
And it's about me giving you the best experience you could possibly have. And a multi-generational experience. So people should just, bring the fam. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
And what about the Rock the Bells cruise, the hip hop experience during this 50th year of hip hop?
The cruise is a whole. That's another thing that we have going. That's going to be unbelievable as well. So I'll see a lot of people out there. I'll be definitely showing up, and that's going to be a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, all I want to do is I just want to make sure that hip hop culture is served on a silver platter. I don't want it to be served in a greasy brown paper bag. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
I feel you.
Like I just want it to be right. You know what I mean? I want to do I want people we could do this big.
Yeah.
We don't have to half do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? If James Cameron puts out a big movie, if Fast and Furious comes out, now you got all these Rock the Bell stuff, the LL tours and all. Like, this is what we're doing at a high level with excellence. And so let's get it. Let's have some fun. You know what I mean?
All right, so let's talk about you and Q-Tip. Last time you were here last year, I said, hey, I'm looking forward to this album you're working on with Q-Tip. Now you've given us a preview of the first single. Let's talk about that before we play it.
Well, it's funny. First single, I don't know if I would call it the first single.
What would you call it?
I don't know. It's a piece from the album.
Okay.
There are a lot of different types of songs on the album. It's very original. It's very unique. It's got a point of view. It's not an album where I'm just talking about success and just jaded and talking about how I'm above you. It's really about humanity. When I was running around in the city during the pandemic with my mask on and taking the bus and the subway and going to the projects and all that, I got reconnected with people in the world. And so I think that the key to this project, the interesting thing to me is that it's not me trying to recapture what I did before, and it's not me chasing something that's currently going on. It really is a unique and new thing. And I think that when you do that with art, it for some people, it takes a minute to catch up. Like, I remember when I was a little kid, when I first heard Planet Rock, I told my man, I'm like, yo, I don't like it. He said, why? I said, because it's different. And then, maybe a month later, it was like, Planet Rock, I couldn't get past it.
Took over the world, yeah.
So it's like, I would say that this record is very adventurous in that way. It's very forward. Q-Tip is a brilliant guy. He really pushed me. I give him a lot of credit for what he did on the record. It's not just like about me. I think we really are partners on this record. We really worked on it together. He put his heart and soul into it. And I think it shows. So that first song, The Force, it is the title track. And it's the Force is an acronym. It means frequencies of real creative energy, because that's what the album is about. It's about being on that frequency where you have that real creative energy, where you have that real, where you really just giving it to them. Yeah. And that's what the song is about. And then, that Force has got a lot of power, and the Force has got a lot of power. And, I just always liked that moment when Michael Jackson said that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't stop till you get enough. Yeah.
And it just came together.
Yeah, and you listed Michael as one of the writers of the song.
I had to give him credit. I had to give him credit for that piece, because he did write that, right? That. Like, Force has got a lot of power. That came out of his mouth, so it was his. So I gave him credit.
You guys, you're checking out New York City's own LL Cool J. LL, we love you so much.
I love you.